So before this video starts, let me do some shameless plug-in and tell you guys all about my Discord and my Twitter. If you're itching for some cancer, and I'm not talking about my friend Skylar, you can go to that place and you can chat and maybe find some games to play with some people. You can go there, talk with those sometimes nice people, whether you're on console, PC, or even on your phone for some reason. You can go there. Otherwise, you can go on Twitter and talk to me and see what I'm usually up to. Sometimes I'm on a little bit too much. You can go follow me there. You can either see me complaining or praising or just some Dragon Ball stuff. So links will be in the description below. Have you ever been on Twitter or some kind of social media, gave your simple opinion, and have a bunch of triggered fanboys try to prove you wrong? Of course you have. It's the internet. It's one of those things that you don't realize that they exist, much like social justice warriors, where everyone makes fun of them, but when you run into them, holy crap. It's either the most entertaining thing or the most annoying thing you will ever witness in your life. I had that moment on Twitter this week. I left a simple comment as a reply to some PlayStation fans' stupid meme about Xbox fans are triggered under Last of Us 2 post. Fill in the blanks there. All I said was, exclusives are cancerous and super anti-consumer. Don't defend this. And no, I don't play Xbox before you make your assumptions. Then, of course, this console peasant has to get a little bit triggered. Well, there was actually a bunch of them, but you know, today I'm going to focus on this one because he just loves me so much. Now, before anyone gets my words twisted, let me make something clear going forward. There's a clear difference between a console peasant and a console player. But if you're a console peasant, you probably didn't even get to this point. You already disliked the video. But I'll continue. There are many factors that can make you a peasant, but mainly all you need to know is that they are fanboys. They will deny facts, make up lies, just to fill their own agenda. Console players, on the other hand, they just like playing their consoles. They know what's good and bad, what they prefer for their own personal reasons, which is completely fine. You have a very subjective opinion, which is very fine. Everyone has those. But this guy right here, this is what you call a peasant. Let's go read his little Twitter reply to me.
Looks like someone's booty blasted of the fact that he won't get to play this game.
I guess I'm salty because I refuse to drop $300 just to play one game. If I have a PC, why would I want to buy a less powerful console just to play a single game? Hell, if I was an Xbox player and I wanted to play the new Spider-Man game because I'm a Spider-Man fan, but no other games on the console interest me at all, why is it a good idea for me to drop $300 on a glorified dust collector? But you might be saying, Chris, let's see what he has to say. All right, Mr. Black D Gamer. Fine. Go ahead. Let's see what you let's just see what you gotta say. I'm gonna have to break this next reply down separately because he kind of goes all over the place, so it's gonna get complicated if I don't. So let's do it.
No, you pay $300 to play multiple games. That's what a game console is for, to play video games on.
Yeah, and the sky is blue, fire is hot. Those are known things. That still doesn't deny the fact that it's a stupid buying decision. If you own another console or a PC that can play games, you are not going to get your money's worth out of it if you're going to buy a console just for a few games. That doesn't make any sense in what way, shape, or form. Not every person is going to find every exclusive appealing. I say that same thing for PC, Xbox, or Switch. If there are only a few things that you actually want to play on those platforms, whether it be Halo, Legend of Zelda, or CSGO, I would say don't even bother investing the money. Just don't even bother. Especially if it's going to just sit around and collect dust. You're not going to get your true value out of it if it's just going to sit around and collect dust out of it. But let's continue.
Not everyone has the time, patience, or the money to deal with PC gaming.
You really don't know how to pick your fight. Well, normally I'd go past this, but this can be used to clear up some misconceptions about PC gaming that is already out there. So let's go into it. Patience. There are plenty of pre-built out there. You can go to Best Buy, Walmart, Target. I think Target still has them. But you can go there. You can even go online stores. There are plenty of options out for you. I can understand not everyone wants to build their own system. they just want to plug it in and it works. That's a fine option. That's your own choice. That is the choice you are making, which is completely fine. In my opinion, you learn more about how your system works and take a little bit more pride in your system. But if you don't care about that, that's fine. You can buy it at the store. Or if you have a PC at home, just plop in a graphics card and you could just see the performance increase. I mean, hell, like for example, I drive a car. Yeah, I have no interest in knowing how a car works. I just want it to work. I understand the feeling. I just want to buy it and it works. All right? So I'm not going to fault you for not wanting to build your own system. Now, this brings me to money. The best thing about PC gaming is that you can get something at any budget. Plus, a lot of the times you end up saving money in the long run because on every single console, you're just paying full price for every game, and then you're paying for online, which that stuff adds up over time. You cannot deny this for a fact. If you start out a bigger cost for the PC, let's say $500. If you just do a $500 system, you don't have to pay for online at all. You're already saving that $60 per year. Then you're not even paying full price for every single game that comes out, and there's always sales going on. That consoles, yes, they have sales, but not to the same degree as PC. They have way more sales, they have way more marketplaces to choose from than just the PlayStation Store.
What's even more funny is the fact that you feel that exclusives are anti-consumer.
If you refuse to even refute why I say that they're anti-consumer, yet you acknowledge it, what was the point of even saying that? You're just wasting your own time. But, you know what? Whatever.
Congratulations, you love Cookie? Who cares if you can build a PC? That means that you have way more time on your hands than the average person has.
You know, I don't actually have more time. I work a full-time job. I have a girlfriend who needs attention. We also have a kid on the way. Congratulations. If you're finding this out right now, there you go. That's my announcement for you. Good job. I don't really have much time on my hands in the first place, so that kind of falls apart there.
I have a gaming PC too, and I still regularly play consoles. Just because you have a gaming PC doesn't make you better.
That's fine. You have the money to own multiple platforms. I don't, but that's whatever. You know, I had my doubts that you actually had a gaming PC, but I saw that you had a YouTube channel. So I had to take a look at your YouTube channel just to make sure. And to my surprise, you actually do have a gaming PC that you were playing Arkham Knight on. And surprise, surprise, they fixed up Arkham Knight a long time ago. So you people need to stop using it as your stupid excuse for bad PC ports. But I digress. But it was a good chance for me to see maybe your rig just sucked and you were just kind of misinformed on how PC actually runs. And to my surprise as well, your PC ran it flawlessly with no hiccups at all. So how does that work? I don't see how you even got the idea that the game ran a lot better than it does on consoles. And you're saying this. Alright.
Just because you have a gaming PC doesn't make you better.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to repeat it, but not one person has ever said that they are a better person just because they own a gaming PC. That is stupid. If you do that, you are stupid. It just, when we say that game PCs are better, we are talking about we have better toys to play with. Because that's a fact. Gaming PCs are better because they're better toys. They're not game players, just the PCs themselves. But this is how a lot of these peasants work in the first place. You bring up one topic and they just kind of want to change it to another, which is boggles my mind, which is wow.
When you call someone a console peasant, you already lost the argument. Have fun with the small dick syndrome looking at Sony's exclusive games.
No, I clearly didn't lose the argument. Console peasants. You're fanboying over Sony didn't convince me that I'm actually losing much, to be quite honest with you. And yet you still refuse to even try to factually deny any of my claims that it's being anti-consumer at all. But hey, if you like those games not reaching their full potential, being at 900p at 30 frames per second, I feel bad for you.
Actually, I'm playing games at 1440p or flash 4K 60 FPS on my PS4 Pro.
Now, this is going to be false information that this is completely understandable for console players, that Sony, they falsely advertised this. They misrepresented what the PS4 Pro can do. The PlayStation 4 Pro cannot play games natively at 4K. It has 4K output. It is upscaled. It simply does not have the power to do that and run properly. Now, I know for a fact that PlayStation 4 Pro plays most games at 1080p 30 frames per second, though. But playing it at 4K, that's just not possible.
Dude, I play on both PC and console. I don't need to hear about 4K 60 FPS. I know what it looks like.
Okay, this is one I kind of started that he even had a PC in the first place. But his YouTube channel confirmed with that Batman video. And I can definitely tell you that looking at the description of this video, his rig's definitely not pushing 4K running at that game. And running that game properly, because with the RX 480, that doesn't even compete with my 1060, and I can't even do that. So there's literally no way you can do that.
I enjoy playing games on my console. There's nothing you can do to change my mind.
And yeah, I know there's no way I can change your mind. Otherwise, I would have changed it a long time ago in this conversation, but that clearly didn't happen at all.
There's nothing you can do to change Sony's mind.
They're a corporation. Of course, they're in it to make money. Sony wants to keep you in their ecosystem, to keep nickel and diming you for everything. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, how? Okay, you still avoid any of my points and only refute them with non-verifiable claims, and you just double down with Sony because you're their special cheerleader. Sony. Hey, we ain't got no alibi. It's Sony. Yeah, it's Sony. And not everyone can afford multi-platforms like you can. I know I can't for sure. Assuming one of those exclusives is your favorite game, wouldn't you want more people to play that game in the first place? If your favorite exclusive is Spider-Man, for example, wouldn't you want other platforms to be able to play the new Spider-Man game? Just why? How does that affect you at all? How does that directly affect you? I don't understand.
Again, gaming isn't a charity. This is a business.
Yeah, no one has said gaming's a charity. That's dumb. Yeah, we know that.
The goal of a business is to make as much money as possible. This is why these consoles have exclusive games. They want you to invest in their platform.
I see that you're getting this a little confused, so let's try to work this. Let's try to reword this for something that everyone can understand, including you. As a consumer, I am trying to save money when possible. I am trying to get the best deal as possible. I have never claimed that Sony has no right to do that. They can do whatever they want with their games. That is their IPs. That is their own platform. They can do whatever they want. But if I'm willing to pay Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo the money, my money is going into their hands, and in return, I get a product. Doesn't that make it business? I'm not giving up nothing just to get something. I am literally giving them my money. I am willing. I have my money handed out there, just saying, take my money, please. Just give me this game. That's it. I don't understand where this is coming from. Where does the charity thing come from? I don't understand. Maybe I'm a little confused. Maybe I don't understand what business actually means. But I know one thing for sure. I don't care how much money these multi-million-dollar companies are getting in the first place. or what's making it good for them. 'Cause it's not my job to care. They are corporations. They don't care who you are, so why should I care who they are? They care about my money, not about me.
Sony and Nintendo caters to their consumers. The air consumers are who win. Whenever they get exclusive games, if you're not willing to invest in those platforms, then you don't get access to those exclusives. Life isn't fair, and gaming is a charity.
You spelled charity wrong, by the way, but there is a demand that's there on PC. Why don't they just take advantage of it? They can make more, they can make extra money with. Oh, wait. I'm going to just take a shot in the dark as a guess here. Because they know if they do bring it to PC, they can't keep those players in the little PlayStation ecosystem where they can nickel and dime you for almost every single thing you do on their system. Oh, you want to play multiplayer? Play online. You can't force people to do that on PC because they won't stand for that. That's why they don't do it. Oh, you want to change your name? Oh, first time's free, but if you want to do it again, gotta pay a little bit of money. Oh, you want to change your picture into something you actually like and not one of our sucky preset ones? Yeah, you gotta pay a little bit of money for that one too. Oh, you gotta keep paying even more money each time you want to change it to something cool. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
You can demand it all you want, but Sony and Nintendo aren't going to give up their ace advantage in the video game business. Sorry, dude, but don't expect those first-party exclusives to come to PC anytime soon. That's the stone cold reality of business.
I think that one speaks for itself. Holy crap. Actually, I can't let that one go. If I'm playing on PC and you're playing on console, why do you care about how I play my games? How do you care where I play my games? In what way does it make a difference to you console fans if those exclusives came to PC? In literally what way? What do you get out of it making it just for console? Bragging rights? That's not much of bragging rights if your game runs like complete crap. I don't understand. How would it make it worse for you guys? Oh, wait. You can't think of anything. The game, it's like, I can think of many positives, though. The game itself would sell more copies. The console players, you guys wouldn't be able to tell a difference anyways. Hell, if you take away exclusive, I'd argue consoles themselves would have to make themselves stand out a lot more. More powerful hardware, features that would only be possible to play on that console. There's nothing that is technically limiting a console game going to PC. There's nothing that is technically limiting on it. Hell, I'd argue Nintendo has more of a reason for exclusives because a lot of them rely on their dumb motion controls, or even that the Switch itself is portable. Like, Nintendo Switch has more of a reason to exist. The console itself has more of a reason for me to drop $300 on it compared to a PlayStation 4. Now, I don't even care for Nintendo games. To be quite honest with you, I still don't plan on buying a Switch, nor does it interest me at any point. But it's still something to note in a conversation like this, because it is something that does stand out. But at this point in the conversation was lasting like hours and hours at this point, and this guy was like kind of bleeding on the other people's replies to me. He just couldn't get enough of the sexy body. But with a lot of other people's stupid replies were just complete misinformation. So, I'll just end it with this. I'll use a real world example for this. Now, let's say that there are two businesses and they both have a product you like, which is fine to have. To have something that can only be found in your store. $50 at both stores. Let's say that. Now, what if you went to these stores to pick up those products because you like both? But each store owner said that if you want to come in, you have to pay $300 to even start shopping there. But once you're in, you're still getting pestered with other subscription offers that make it mandatory for you to get the most of that product. Instead of being able to walk into the store you want, paying for it, and going home. You have all those extra fees to top it off. That's exactly how I see the consoles. No one's ever said that Sony doesn't have the right to do that. They can. But I also have the right to save my money, and I do not think adding a $300 fee to play one game is worth it for me. It's not enough for me to convert to consoles. It's just, no, it's not it. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you enjoy, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you beauties in like 3 months, because apparently that's my upload schedule right now. Bye.